All right, y'all. Today we are reacting to why everyone hates everything now. Now, I don't know what they about to say because I surely love a lot of things, but hey, let's get into it.
You ever open your phone for a quick scroll, just one video before you actually do something productive with your day, and somehow you're 20 minutes deep, not even watching the videos anymore, but just reading comments? And
20 minutes deep, yo. Try 2 hours. Try an hour deep.
I'm not talking about normal comments either. I'm talking about straight negativity. The video can be completely harmless. Like, this guy's talking about school lockdowns, but the entire comments are frying him, saying he has the safest Face ID in the world, and God submitted him at 11:59. Like, how do you even come up with that shit? And the thing is, he didn't even say nothing specifically bad in the video. All he wanted to do was post something relatable, get some reposts, etc. But he was just met with hate for no real reason. And it's honestly getting to a point where people don't even give anything a chance anymore. It doesn't even matter what the video is. Motivational video, funny video.
See, I can't lie. Hate, negativity, it does drive the most. And I'm a firm believer of every account on the internet. I don't think they're all real people. Like, genuinely, I don't think they're all real people. I think for every real account out there, there's at least 3 bot accounts. And when they push that negativity, it just, I don't know. I don't know where I don't know where I was going with this, but you feel me? I feel like that's what it is, though.
Whether you go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's getting to a point where I don't think people...
Like, I feel like people aren't even people no more. People just bots. You feel me?
Funny video. Whether you go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's getting to a point where I don't think people watch videos to enjoy them. They watch to see what the comments say.
Ha! It's time to drop my 10 daily hate comments.
It's real humans like this, by the way. And here's the weird part, because this didn't just happen. Hating became a trend. People realize that being negative gets engagement fast. So in a way, there's a race going on. Who's gonna call it mid first? Who's gonna make the funniest disrespectful comment? Because the earlier you hate, the more attention you're gonna get. Because if you actually say something is actually good, cool, I guess, you'll probably get a couple likes here and there, you know? But if you say something is mid, who let bro cook, now you're gonna get thousands of likes, replies, and maybe a couple arguments. In a way, comment sections really hijack people's videos. But
and when people see negativity being rewarded, now other people want to be negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you and your man's, right? Y'all trying to get a bad bitch, right? And he starts roasting you, and the bad bitch starts to like that. Now you're gonna feel like you need to one up him to get her back on your side. So you might trip that nigga, he might fall, and now he gonna feel like he need to one up you. He might pop you in the leg. You know what I'm saying? It's just people keep trying to one up each other, being more and more negative as days go by.
Platforms like TikTok and Instagram reward this. Because if there's a bunch of people arguing or just spreading hate under a video, the algorithm is gonna be like,
it's gonna shoot that shit up to the top.
and one of the best examples of this has to be music. Because an album can drop and within the first minute, someone will dead say it's mid. Like, you didn't even get to the hook yet and you're already calling the album trash. And Yeet recently just dropped the album and you can come fight me about it, but I personally think it's mid. But at least I finished the whole album before I call that shit trash. Then immediately people are gonna start comparing. Because as soon as the artist drop an EP, album, whatever, they're going to be compared to someone else. We don't let things grow anymore. We don't sit with music. And if it doesn't hit immediately, next. But maybe because there's a
like, bro, I remember one time I dropped a pre-save to one of my songs. One of the top comments was not top comments, but it was one of the first comments was mid. And I was like, gang, you didn't even hear the song because I didn't even drop it. So that's how I know people just be hating the hate. They don't even be knowing what they're talking about. They just do it.
Competition mindset and music culture now, where fans treat artists like teams. Who's better? Who fell off? Who's number one? And it's at a point where when someone drops, instead of actually trying to enjoy the music, you listen to it to see where you're gonna rank it. Like, damn, people can't even enjoy simple music anymore. Like, not everything has to be deep. Not every song has to have a hitting meaning, storyline, concept. Like, sometimes you just gotta vibe, twin. I'm gonna use Slayer as an example. He's someone that's coming up in the underground, making pretty good music in my opinion. But the people who don't like his music has resorted to calling him burger music and Minecraft intro music. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, music isn't even allowed to be fun anymore because something has to be timeless, groundbreaking, better than someone else. Like, dude, I just want to enjoy a good fucking song. And that's it. Not every track has to change your life. You'll play a catchy song, they'll be like, no substance, no depth, this won't age well. Like, relax. I'm not trying to write a thesis here. I'm trying to listen to music. It goes right back to the same thing. People are so used to judging everything instantly that they forgot how to actually enjoy things. Not everything has to be a hot take. Not everything needs to be a ranking. Some things are actually just meant to be fun. And listen, it's not just music, because sports might be the worst when it comes to this. Because a player can have one bad play, one missed shot, one drop pass, and the timeline is instantly flooded with this.
This guy's trash.
They need to trade his ass immediately. Is this your GOAT? And the most annoying part about most sports fans is that they don't even watch the full game. They watch clips. So a player can have an overall good game, but if they have one bad highlight, they're getting crucified on Twitter. In the NBA, if you miss a shot, oh, you're overrated. But if you make a shot, you're still not better than blank. It's never just, oh, that was a good play. Everything turns into a debate. Everything turns into a ranking. Everything turns into who's better all time. And don't get me started on the NFL, because since it has less games, every mistake feels bigger. A quarterback throws one interception. Oh, you gotta bench him. He's not your future. We need to rebuild. Gang, it's the first fucking quarter. My fault. Hand too close to home. Anyway, just like everything else, it turns into narratives. People aren't watching the game to enjoy it anymore. They're watching it to push an agenda, to prove a point, to say, oh, I knew he wasn't good. So instead of being fans, people act like analysts with bias. And if you really think about it, it's the same pattern as everything else. Something happens, people rush to react, and the loudest and the most negative take wins, and everybody else just follows it. No context, no patience, no thinking, just instant judgment. But this is the real issue. People don't form opinions anymore. What happens now is they just wait for comments to tell them what to think. The comments.
Okay, yeah, that is facts. People don't form opinions somewhat, gang. If 10 people say that something is ass, right, and 5 said it was good, somebody's gonna read that 15th person is gonna read that 16th person is gonna read the comments, and they're not even gonna they gonna see just straight negativity. They gonna feel it towards that post. They're not even gonna watch the post. They're just gonna comment, yeah, it's ass. They just gonna comment something negative that correlates with the other negative comments. They might not even watch the content.
Comments aren't reactions anymore, they're instructions. You open TikTok, the top comment says, oh, this is trash. Now suddenly you're kind of thinking, oh, this might actually be kind of trash. And it's not that you actually believe it, but because everyone has already agreed, so now it feels kind of weird to disagree.
That's that hive mindset, bro. The hive mindset. That hive mindset. Yeah, that's that hive mindset. Motherfuckers just want to be the next person, bro. Like, you feel me? This me right here in the middle. That me. And they be the peons, bro. They be the niggas on Instagram hating, these be these niggas,
Because going against the crowd now, that comes with pressure. The second you say, oh, this is...
See how much aura I got, bro? I just be walking around, niggas be like, yeah, yo, I gotta move out the way, bro.
Fire, then you're defending your opinion in the comments like you're in court. People actually questioning you like you actually committed a fucking crime. So what do? They play it safe.
Yeah, I love
They agree,
SpongeBob.
even if they don't mean it, because it's easier than standing alone. And I feel like this hate has led towards a performative era. Because people just don't post anymore, they perform. Every video feels intentional, every reaction feels calculated, and every caption feels like it went through a meeting before it got posted. Like, think about it. How many times have you recorded something, watched it back, and thought, nah, people aren't gonna fuck with this, and deleted it? Not because it was bad, but it didn't feel like it was gonna be accepted. Because now it feels like people are judging everything you do. You start thinking, how's this gonna look? What are people gonna say? Is this gonna get clowned? And that pressure changes how people act. And that's where the shift happens, because you gotta choose between being yourself and being approved. And most people choose approval, because being yourself comes with a risk. You might look awkward, you might say something dumb, and you might not get validation. But being approved, that's safe, that's predictable, and that keeps your image intact. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Why do people hate so fast? Because it gets approval. Why do people copy opinions? Because it gets approval. Why does everything feel the same? Because people are optimizing for approval. We went from posting to express ourselves to posting to be accepted, and that's two completely different mindsets. And once everybody started playing the safe,
That's so
everything's
facts, bro. I remember posting back in the day. You used to feel like, yo, I'm just posting. Like, you didn't give it too much thought. Things would just randomly go. Bro, you know how many times I've just gone viral off things that I had no clue would go viral? Now, every time you post, you just, bro, yo, you damn near want to whip out a calculator and start, like, being like, if I do this, then this would happen. If I do that, that would happen. If I stand like this, then... It's stressful, bro. And that stress gets put onto people so crazy. Like, yo, the internet has really changed. And, like, the past decade, it's changed a lot. Like, a lot. From 2016 to 2026, the internet, bro, if you were to show me the internet 10 years ago and be like, yo, this is what the internet is today, I wouldn't believe you.
starts to feel the same. The same jokes, the same reaction, the same phrases. You scroll through the comments and it's like mid, fell off, unreleased this, we're not making it out the hood. It's like everyone downloaded the same personality pack. And part of the reason this keeps happening is because the algorithm doesn't reward originality the way people think it does. It rewards what's familiar, what people already recognize, what people already agree with. So if a certain type of joke works once, you'll see it 1,000 times. If a certain opinion gets likes, people repeat it. Not because they truly believe it, but they know it's going to be accepted. It's not that people aren't creative anymore. It's because people are careful about what they say, how they act, and how they're going to come across. Because standing out now doesn't just get attention, it gets judged. That's when you get safe content that doesn't challenge anything, doesn't feel risky, but it doesn't feel memorable. Because the stuff that actually sticks with you, the stuff that actually makes you laugh, that usually come from people taking risk. But if nobody's willing to take those risks anymore, of course everything is going to start blending together. But maybe it goes deeper than that. Maybe hating feels safer than actually liking something. Because when you like something, you're putting yourself out there. People can disagree with you, judge you, question your taste. But when you hate, you're protected. Because negativity is easier to agree with and it doesn't require vulnerability. But over time, for people like this, it becomes automatic. People don't even realize they're doing it. They open a video and their first instinct is, what is wrong with this video, and not how can I enjoy this? They're no longer experiencing and enjoying content anymore. All they're doing is critiquing it. Because there was a time where you could watch something just to feel something. Laugh, enjoy it, be confused, or disliked it. Whatever it was your reaction. Unfiltered, immediate, and real. But now, that moment barely exists. Because before you decide how you feel, you check the comments. What do other people think? What's the take? What am I supposed to say about this? And once you do that, your reaction isn't really yours anymore. It's influenced, adjusted, and approved. And over time,
See, I ain't gonna lie, since I'm an OG internet user, I don't do that. I watch a form of content, I form my own opinion. And I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? Going in the comments, they're there for a reason. So I do go into the comments, but when I'm reading it, I'm not just like, oh yeah, never mind, I feel like this. Like, nah, I have my own opinion. And I'll be like, okay, this nigga in the comment feel me. Or maybe they'll point out something that I did not peep, but I do be seeing hate comments sometimes, and I ain't gonna cap. They be funny, bro. They be funny.
changes you because you stop being honest and you start being careful. Careful with your opinions, careful with what you say, and careful how you come across. Not because you don't know who you are, but because you know how people react. Because at some point, without even noticing it, we stopped being ourselves and started performing. And that begs the question. Because if your opinion only exists after you check the comments, if your personality is shaped by what gets approved, if you're more focused on avoiding judgment than actually being yourself, then what part of that is actually you?
Damn, bro. That was actually a good video. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to get that one a like. Subscribe to that, job. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one a like. Hey, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, go ahead, like, subscribe to the YouTube. We on live kick every single day, Monday through Friday, I should say. Peace.